What we'll be doing today will be focusing all of our attention into what we call the one point, or sometimes called the single point, or the still point. Now, still point meditation is widely practiced in mindfulness practice around the world, but particularly by martial arts practitioners. Training on the one point, or studying the breath and the movement of the mind while remaining focused and concentrated on a single point. This is essential practice for martial arts people, artists, or anyone with work that entails detail and detailed focus. The practice of sitting, mindfulness practice, is a practice of discipline and concentration. If we can't concentrate the mind, then we can't attain mindfulness, since mindfulness really derives out of the ability to separate our consciousness a little bit from the activities of the mind and the activities of the body and the activities of the external, independently arising phenomena all around us, and to witness them without judgment and without a sense of self. So what do I mean by that? I mean the sense of self that arises as a result of making a judgment, where we process the thoughts, the stimuli, whatnot, through the mind and in our inner computing processor, and out on the other end comes a judgment saying this is good or this is bad, or this is acceptable or pleasant, or this is not acceptable or unpleasant. So all of those things come into it. So if we say we are practicing the single point or the still point, we are resting our conscious mind, our attention, and our sense of presence only on one spot. So we're going to do that in the second part of the meditation this morning. The first part of the meditation we'll spend settling the mind, settling the breath, and bringing our entire system down to a level where practicing the still point or practicing any form of mindfulness is more accessible. It's very hard to practice mindfulness if your mind is racing or if your body is full of agitation. So we'll use the first part to just calm ourselves and bring ourselves to a place of peace. So find your sitting position with a straight back, and such that your hara is able to come forward properly. Okay, we don't want the hara pushed back and the shoulders forward like this. We always want the hara forward and full of energy. Relaxing the shoulders, stretching the head and neck, and leaving the eyes resting generally on the floor in front of you, about 3 feet in front of you, taking into account your peripheral vision and everything around you. We're going to be fully wide awake and present. And today, we will not count breaths. We will focus on repeating the following positive phrase, breathing in, making the mind calm and at peace, breathing out, making the mind calm and at peace. So of course, you can translate that into your own language, just keeping in mind that you keep the timing correct. So as you breathe in, you're thinking, making the mind calm and at peace. And as you breathe out, you're thinking, making the mind calm and at peace. And the breathing out part is where you want yourself to sink into the cushion. Feel your body sinking into the cushion. Okay, let's begin. Moving your body now left to right, coming to a center point where your body is very straight. Breathing in deeply and breathing out. Breathing in, making the mind calm and at peace. Breathing out, making the mind calm and at peace. As thoughts disturb your meditation, just note what the thought is about and return to the breath and the repeating of the positive phrase. Stay wide awake and fully present. Breathing in, making the mind calm and at peace. Breathing out, making the mind calm and at peace. So if you'd like to take a moment now to just loosen out wherever is tight. You can turn your spine a little bit if you wish. So breathing in, making the mind calm and at peace. Breathing out, making the mind calm and at peace. So hopefully your mind is a little bit calmer and you're a little more relaxed. This next part of the practice is a more focused on the single point practice where we'll use the Zanshin concept of eyes focused 3 feet in front, fully aware and taking in the space around us, but at the same time, following the correct form of the cosmic mudra, keeping the dominant hand on bottom, left or right, depending on which hand you use a lot, and then the thumbs very lightly touching. And you can see that the hands are properly formed with the thumbs not going down and not going up, but going straight across like a bridge, we're not pressing hard, okay, because this happens. We're just lightly touching, like you're holding a piece of paper between your thumbs. And then it's resting in the lap. So our point of focus will be where the two thumbs join together very lightly. So we're going to be practicing mindful breathing using the hara as usual, back straight as usual, full awareness of posture. Eyes gaze down on the floor 3 feet in front of you with full peripheral awareness, full awareness of the room. But now just bring in the sensation of the thumbs touching. And you'll notice that from time to time, you'll catch yourself pressing, then just release, come back to the breath, and just lightly touch them again. Now, don't look at the thumbs. You will sense where they are. Now, come back to the posture, straighten your back, tuck your chin, become aware of the hands, firm but not tight, not so loose that they flop around like this. Proper form, proper posture of the hands, thumbs very lightly touching. Breathing in, breathing out. Think of the thumbs, think of the light touch between the thumbs. Begin. Stay focused on the tips of the thumbs, very lightly touching. Breathing naturally, hara full, eyes open. Relax your shoulders. Stay with the concentration on the tips of the thumbs. When you hear the 3 bells, follow the sound of each bell down until the third bell fully disappears, and that will be the end of our meditation today. Tips of the thumbs. Okay, release your posture now, and keeping the mind focused on the hara, gently turn the spine. Stay focused on the breath. And the other way. Interlocking the fingers, bringing them up. Stretch, but remain seated down into the cushion. Tilt to the side. And the other side. Cactus the arms, bringing the shoulder blades together. Relax the hara. Interlock the fingers behind. Stretch the chest forward and look up to the ceiling. Bring your feet out in front. With your knees up, and rock the knees inside and out. Stay focused on the breath and the hara. With the flats of the hands tapping the outside of the leg. And the inside. Left leg stroking down, massaging the muscles as you go. And the other side. Come back to sitting straight and just settle again in the cushion. Notice your breath dropping. Okay, try to keep the peaceful, calm feeling and the ability to focus on the one spot, the one point. Bring that into your day, remembering to center yourself as often as you can. Let's bring our hands together. Ekasho.